just a 4-point Bulls lead.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Kirk Hinrich, he's checked in for Derrick Rose.
Take a look here at some of the numbers for Tony Wroten. Last season's stats for him, he averaged about 15 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds, and some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency that he brings to the table.
1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Banks against Williams. Banks passes to Hinrich. There's the screen. Dishes it to E. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. First in blocks, first in opponent field goal shooting, and they were number 2 in field goal percentage. This is a team that got good shots on a regular basis and knocked them down.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks, because number 1 in the league, obviously really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth, and the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
And he sinks the second.
Even with the 1 miss, he still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Wroten. Noel sets a screen for Wroten. Shoots off the screen. A second chance effort. And it's Noel missing. The Bulls leading by 5. Hinrich kicks to Mirotic. Williams against Banks. And so here is Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Double by Wroten. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Chicago making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
Foul, Gasol.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Wroten, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Wroten's got his first 2 points of the night. Here is Hinrich. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Wroten dishes to Williams. Wroten the pass to Williams. 76ers moving the ball around. McDaniels kicks to Wroten. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13, Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Banks. Drills it from outside. Banks has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Chicago.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Nobody near Williams. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Here's Hinrich. No good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Bulls lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Coming up next Wednesday night, November 11th, Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets take on Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Be there.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
The 76ers trail by 6. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Carter Williams and Roten pairing up in the backcourt. Grant is out there with McDaniels, and it's Noel in at the 5. And Noah with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
For mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Bulls leading by 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Carter Williams. He dishes it to Grant. Kicks to Roten. From beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Banks. The step back jumper is good. Banks has got 29 in the game.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Roten, the pass to Carter Williams. McDaniels kicks to Grant. To the middle. Here's Carter Williams. Rebound by the Bulls. Butler on the way. He's covered by Grant. The 11-footer. Here's Noah. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Carter Williams dishes to Noel. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Roten. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Banks with the ball, and Roten picks him up defensively.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. And they were right in his face.
Here's Grant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good...
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
He's checked in for the Bulls.
Let's see what you got, son.
The 76ers trail by 4. Carter Williams with it. The pass to Roten. He feeds it to Grant. Fades away. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Banks checked in for Chicago. And then for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Carter Williams. And Noel subbed in for McDaniels. Double by Roten. Here's Rose. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Embiid sets the pick for Roten. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Roten's got 7 now in this quarter.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
There's the pick. And it's Rose penetrating. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The 76ers trail by 4. Puts it up from 12. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And 11 points for Roten. Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Rose passes to Banks. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 8 now on the night. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more Forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He kicks to Banks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 10 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
Now getting to the free throw line and converting once he's there, along with his passing, those are the areas where he's really been strong.
Well, yeah, guys, it's basically just old school basketball he's been playing. I love it.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Embiid sets the pick for Roten. Embiid kicks to Grant. Feeds to Roten. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Noah.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You've got to get better looks to try to close this gap.
Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got shoot. I got bad, you're big. You know, I got my man.
And he is unable to get the second one. The 76ers trail by 6. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
It sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Back to Rose. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk. Amazing hops exploding to the buckets.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, when he elevated that size, that's impressive.
It's good! And now they trail by just 4. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Banks with the drive.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul them right away.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Derrick Rose. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Roten. Off the inbound pass. Rebounded by Banks. Left side, Banks. That's good. Banks has got 38 points.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
From half court, good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team